Trails traveled, slopes scrambled, ponds paddled, and lakes lily dipped. Time raveled, fortune gambled, still something saddled me all along my trip. This life's been a series of 6-month stints of semi-delirious hushed over hints of what might be, what might come when it all becomes clear. I'm moving on, I'm moving on. Feelings fathomed, thoughts at random, are quick to abandon but slow to forget. It's the elderly's anthem, it's the toddler's tantrum, so commonly seldom we responsibly regret. This life's been a series of 6-month stints of semi-delirious hushed over hints of what might be, what might come when it all becomes clear. You're moving on, you're moving on. 'Cause you got trails to travel, slopes to scramble, ponds to paddle, and lakes to lily dip. You got time to ravel, fortune to gamble. Just don't let nothing saddle you on your trip. Don't let nothing saddle you on your trip.
Wait in the meadow till the bluegrass comes. Wait in the meadow till the bluegrass comes. Wait in the meadow till the bluegrass comes. Shoot in the meadow with a rifle gun. Way off to the east, the bluegrass flew. Way off to the east, the blue goose flew. Way off to the east, the blue goose flew. If I had wings, I'd fly along too. Hey, hey, hey. If I had wings, I'd fly along too. Hey, hey, hey. If I had wings, I'd fly along too. Prettiest little girl in the county, oh. Prettiest little girl in the county, oh. Prettiest little girl in the county, oh. I could have her if I wanted so. Hey, hey, I could have her if I wanted so. Hey, hey, I could have her if I wanted so. Sift your mill, save your brand. Sift your mill and save your brand. Sift your mill and save your brand. Shake your big butt, Pollyanna. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I can have her if I can.
caught up deep inside the ebb and flow. Sometimes when you're going too fast, nobody else letting up on the gas. Speeding up ain't the only way to go. So take a turn. If you've been going straight, time to learn. You got a different fate, trade in what you know for what you believe. You know, work is just a Ponzi scheme to stop you from building a dream. You gotta reinvest your creativity. Well, everybody loves the nitty-gritty. Your ideas all die in committee, and the evening news is full of nothing new. You're someone else for a little pay, but you decide it's gonna end today. Then you smile when this sign creeps into view. Take a turn. If you've been going straight, time to learn. You got a different fate, trade in what you know for what you believe. You know, work is just a Ponzi scheme to stop you from building a dream. You gotta reinvest your creativity. Let's go to the D. Leave it all behind, get off the highway, take your next turn on the road called my way. Say goodbye to everyone else's thing. Put off what you have to do if a wild idea inspires you. Years from now, that's all you'll have to show. You know, way leads on to way, so don't try to guess what'll happen today. A fender bender just might lead to love. Take a turn. If you've been going straight, time to learn. You got a different fate, trade in what you know for what you believe. You know, work is just a Ponzi scheme to stop you from building a dream. You gotta reinvest your creativity. Carve a poem in your spruce canoe, write a song, I'll sing along with you. Make a masterpiece to put up on your shelf. Take photos people never see. Try your hand at making pottery. Be famous in your house all by yourself. Just like me, take a turn. If you've been going straight, time to learn. You got a different fate, trade in what you know for what you believe. You know, work is just a Ponzi scheme to stop you from building a dream. You gotta reinvest your creativity. You got to reinvest your creativity.
Well, I am a poor girl from the Midwest, and when I was younger I took a trip west, and I saw the ocean crash to the shore, and knew from that moment that I wanted more of the swell in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell. Sing along with that if you can. And then you came to me and taught me to sail, when to row harder, when not to bail. You give me courage and you give me hope, right in the waves in our little boat, in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell. Now you got the cooler and I got the poles. We're anchored together by our fishing hole, and we'll lay our sleeping bags out on the deck and kiss and give thanks for the sweet life we get in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell. Now if you sail west for an hour or two, you'll feel the ocean begin to rock you. And don't be worried, don't be afraid. It's just the love that the wind and moon made in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell in the swell, in the swell. In love I fell.
How did the morning dew turn into the salty taste on the back of your neck, glistening pre-dawn love-making residue? How did the birds in the trees ask pretty please to hear your song, to sing along? They said it's free and it's impromptu. How did you find me way up here? You're so far away, you're on the other side of the Earth's hemisphere. But your spirit ought to lift me up into the upper stratosphere. I just wanna know, when are you gonna, with your flesh and bones, give me a kiss way up here? How did the whale spout turn me about? I'm hypnotized, I'm coming from you from all sides. You're such a mysterious, beautiful mystery. How did the fog turn into ghosts of me and you? When will you reappear? When will you come up here so I can share a little piece of this heaven on? Will you catch a ride with the bird in flight? Will you be scared of a breeze blowing in your hair? Why do I feel like I've known you since prior to my birth? How in the hell did you find me way up here? So far away on the other side of the hemisphere. But your spirit, it lifts me up and up and up into the upper stratosphere. I just wanna know, when will your flesh and bones give me a kiss way up here? You make my cup run on over. You must be a four-leaf clover. Maybe you're an ocean wave. Thank you for the love you gave. Let's make memories like the tapestries of a spring maple. I can't stop thinking of you. Every moment is deja vu. I'm not above using the word love. You got my body and you got my soul. I just wanna know now, how in the hell did you find me way up here? You're so far away, you're on the other side of the hemisphere, and your spirit lifts me up and up and up and up and up into the upper stratosphere. Please tell me when your flesh and bones are gonna give me a kiss way up here. How did the morning dew turn into the salty taste on the back of your neck?
If it didn't hold me together, I'd scrape off my skin. Every freckle, every blemish, smooth red porcelain. But my skin was made to stretch and feel and keep my insides in. The skin was made to stretch and feel, and I wanna feel again. If it didn't keep me in motion, I'd tear out my heart. Every murmur, every pulsation, every broken part. But my heart was made to beat and ache and bring love from within. This heart was made to beat and ache, and I wanna ache again. And if it didn't make me human, I'd trade in my soul and all the shame and compassion to deprecate and extol. But my soul was made to live and breathe and feel this life I'm in. The soul was made to live and breathe, and I wanna breathe again. Didn't weigh the options, I would lose my mind. Every thought, every expression, brainwashed, brain dead and resigned. But my mind was made to pick and choose and regret every decision. This mind was made to pick and choose, and I wanna choose again.
What kind of bag of tricks? What kind of magic have you brung? Who are you and where did you come from? You slipped me bread through these cold, cold bars. You lifted up my chin and then you pointed to the stars. Who are you? Where did you come from? 'Cause you got me body and soul, talking in tongues. Oh, where did you come from? You sang a song so fine, made the world stand still right upon a dime. And who were those angels you were among? I'd give anything to remember that song that you sung, 'cause it had me body and soul, talking in tongues. Ah, what have you done? You took the cap off the well. You sprang the spring and then it sprung. Then you pointed the bow right into the swell, and I reached for my fizz that you'd already flung. And you had me body and soul, talking in tongues. Oh my God, what have you done? There's only one thing left for me to do. I wanna give back the love you gave right back to you. And when I do, that love is gonna come undone. Oh no, what have I done? 'Cause you're beautiful eyes, they're not talking to me in tongues. Somebody please tell me, oh, what have we just done? What kind of bag of tricks? What kind of magic have you brung?
Take care of the mountains, I'll watch over the sun. I'll make sure it sits out in the west, same way it's always done. At dusk I'll pass it off to you and leave it in your hands. If you take care of the mountains, I've got the borderlands. You see to the south shore, I'll tend to the north, and Someday we'll meet halfway between and find out what it's worth. There's a lot of water out in that lake and plenty of rain clouds above. If you don't fret over the weather, I won't worry about love. Don't be confused by what they're saying. They live their lives for TV. But you and I, we got sunsets on lakes and rocks and trees. And you and I got music, whether or not we know all the words. We'll bring it home together. On that you can rest assured. Take care of the mountains, I'll watch over the sun. I'll make sure it sits out in the west, same way it's always done. At dusk I'll pass it off to you and leave it in your hands. If you take care of the mountains, I got the borderlands.
Prettiest little girl in the county, oh, walked right up and told her so. I'm gonna love her in the morning, I'm gonna love her in the evening, I'm gonna love her in the morning, I'm gonna love her in the evening. Prettiest little girl in the county, oh, dressed up in calico. I'm gonna love her in the morning, I'm gonna love her in the evening, I'm gonna love her in the morning, I'm gonna love her in the evening. Swing him like you love him, boy, you hang above him. I'm